Yeah. Ha! Yeah, I'm so special, I'm so special, I'm so special, so special, so special. I'm like Ichigo, master in a red suit. This my Bankai form, I'm about to let loose. Better make your next move your best move. Straight out the gate, niggas gon' hate and try to test you. Watch who you with, who your mans, who you next to. If you take a hit with son assist like a nephew,
you can never check us. Homie, this a chess move. Wrote this on a little short bus, I'm so special. If Mav say get him, I'ma get him. Ain't no talking when I pull up. Park up, hop out, run down with my hood up. Now what the fuck are you hating for? Can't DFG get money anymore?
Turn smack rapper, only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper. Being that you were raised and you know you weren't as privileged as you are now.
Yeah.
Where did the mindset come from? Like, look, I know I have to do this. I have to learn this. I have to. What were you seeing? What was pushing you?
My mom and dad's work ethic, and also too it was I wasn't given this like. I didn't know how to break into a hedge fund. So my friend who worked at a fund taught me. He called me in 2008. He like, I sold my house, my car, my couch. I'm about to buy all these stocks. I'm like, my nigga went broke. I was terrible. I'm like, wait, what? He like, no, I'm about to buy these stocks. You buy them. I remember I was in Indianapolis watching a Colts game with, shout out to you, Brianna. Mm-hmm. Didn't buy the stocks. He called me 4 months later like, yo, we gonna liquidate. I'm like, the fuck is that? Like, no, we gonna cash out. Up 700 grand in 4 months.
4 months.
I didn't buy a fucking thing. So now I'm like, wait, you up 700 grand off the, he like, you didn't buy the shit I told you? And from that day in 2008, I won't tell the number, but he hasn't worked since then in corporate. Mm. So from that moment, I was like, I'll never miss this shit again. Like while I was panicking and our parents was like, 08 was rough for everybody. I'm like, damn, this is how they get rich. We're buying everything at a discount, using our money to make more money. We think it's a gamble, but the real gamble is not doing it. Like even when I talk to Dame, I'm like, dog, if y'all would have bought this amount of Apple in 2001, dog, y'all have 13, 14 billion. He like, Leor wouldn't share that shit with us back then. Leorden was in it. Mm. That's crazy. Even all that Rock Nation, Chuck J, whole big set, but like, a lot of that division that was created, I think could have been killed if you just gave equal access to venture capital, what to invest in. But if I keep you fighting, I can have a lot more control over y'all. That's why even through the iteration, they want y'all to fight. They want y'all to fight because they know the power y'all have. That's the part I hate. When I hit you, I'll be like, yo, stay focused. Don't give a fuck what they say.
Right.
Stay locked in. So my job is,
and I appreciate that.
Of course, is just to share the information to make it easy for us because we make if I ask who's hotter between Cardi and an up-and-coming female, everyone knows Cardi, but then they'll tell me, well, I don't know if Bitcoin's better than Solana. Like, no, you know. If you can pick who the hottest artists are, hottest car, hottest girl, like, investing is the same thing. Buy the top 3 companies, same thing in the music industry. Top 3 labels, got a chance. If you with the bottom 3, it's going to be a lot more difficult.
Yeah, but having an opinion on an artist don't cost you nothing but time. Where the stigma is that having an opinion and you got to put your money where your mouth is when you're investing.
I think we waste too much time debating about artists.
Fair.
I think the cost of that is, I've seen more people who don't know Kendrick and Drake debate about Kendrick and Drake than DJ Head or TV Gucci. Like, you not even in a fucking camp.
Right.
And y'all having these heated ass debates on if Heart Part 9 is like, bro,
more division. It's just happening to divide us. That's it.
So
Drake fans and Kendrick fans, you need to unify. Kendrick need to bring out Drake.
Never gonna happen. Shout to Don. Shout to the boy. I fuck with the boy, but not. You know. But my thing is like, if we need to focus on what pays us, what matters the most. Yeah, you can lose money, but then it costs more not investing in the market than it does you stand on the sidelines, because nobody's gonna give us freedom. Mm-hmm. You're not gonna get a pay raise. Business is hard as fuck. It's the one place you can put capital where we know the elite are putting capital, and we can follow and trace with it. Like, we can openly see where Pelosi's trading in real time. We don't have any excuse to
that site. There's an app for that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Lets you see where the politicians are
buying.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Well,
Go to Guru Focus, Macro Trends.
I'm gonna tell you how bad I was when it popped up. I thought it was spam. I thought it was like you bullshit. Get the fuck out of here. There's no way you can see that.
So, where do you see that information?
Guru Focus is one site. Macrotrends.net. They got Politician Tracker, SenatorWatch.com. Like, because they have to report the information.
Those don't even sound real. Senator Tracker like that doesn't even sound real.
But even on TradingView, like, they'll give you where they're looking to buy, how many shares you can see in real time, like after they filed a report where they're looking to get out. So, like, when NVIDIA took off and I was big on NVIDIA early, when she started buying it, I'm like, oh, I know this shit going up. Like, she wins 95% of her trades. Husband is a amazing hedge fund manager. So they're doing it the legal way. Mm-hmm. It may not be fair, but it is legal what they're doing.
This shit is public? Like,
yeah.
I didn't understand.
Because you have to report it. That's how you set. So Martha got in trouble for not reporting it.
Martha Stewart.
Stewart.
Yeah.
So she got the information, never said anything, never reported it. Now, if Nancy's married to someone who knows the information, if they have their marriage, their share, if they report it and file it, it's okay.
Low key, that's why learning how to golf is so important.
Why do they have to report it? Just out of curiosity. I didn't think it got nothing to do with nothing, but why?
Legislation. After the crash in 1929, like the rules changed. So to make things more fair and more equal,
transparency.
Yeah, the transparency was needed to be able to file.
So the law caught up to the technology.
No,
eventually,
the law caught up to greed.
Yeah.
And
the
was
law,
like, we need
but even the law catching up,
don't know what you're doing.
Takes a lot of money. It took a fucking fight, like the world damn near collapsed in order for that kind of legislation to get ushered in. Yeah,
that don't surprise me. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know they had to make this shit public.
Yeah, you can see what Warren Buffett's investing in. Like right now, Buffett's biggest investment is Apple. He dropped a bunch of Bank of America. Used to own a lot of Coca-Cola back in the day. Like you can see literally how many millions is owned in each hedge fund manager. Like it's not like it's no. If I can go into an office and pick Leor's brain and like what 5 artists do you think based on your brain and the algorithm will go? It's like picking his fucking. Well, I'm gonna bet on these 5 artists.
Right.
Mm-hmm. It's the same thing. Like my thing is like we know everything that's hot, but then we'll get to the financial space and be like, we don't know.
All right. So what websites are those? One more time.
Guru Focus.
Guru Focus.
Macro Trends.
Macro Trends.
There's another one called Her Trade.
Her Trade.
And then TradingView.
And TradingView.
Yeah.
Okay. And Senator Tracker is...
Yeah. You just go, they got a bunch of sites now where you can look up senators at all times to be able to see like what they're trading. And then tune into the show, Market Mondays. I break it down every week.
And that helps you to predict just based off, I'm guessing by the favors,
absolutely,
the associations,
intel that's coming,
what's about to happen,
what bills are going to be passed. Yeah. So even like with the CHIPS Act, NVIDIA got really big. The White House started putting money into Intel because we need to be able to build chips here.
Right.
A lot of it's coming from Taiwan. Mm-hmm. What happens if China invades Taiwan? We're fucked. They become a superpower. So we got to be able to build here. But it gives you some insight on what's going into the future. My rule is like if BlackRock and Vanguard owns it and it's top in their portfolio, we have to own it.
You have to own it.
Have to. Because they are literally the companies that engineer the world.
20 years ago, BlackRock was, 30 years ago, BlackRock was not where it is now.
No. Yeah. They are the behemoth. Yeah.
51st. I think they got building on 51st.
Yeah. Shout to y'all.
Low key, I used to work for Blackstone.
Really?
Yeah. And they split. Yeah. I wasn't. Okay. I wasn't an analyst or nothing like that. Yeah. But I was in the building and I was learning things, and then I went back to the street. So shit ain't help. You know.
What made you leave?
They fired me.
Gotcha.
That'll make you leave.
Yeah.
Getting fired will definitely.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I took my severance and I bought some work.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
What are you doing?
You know what I'm saying?
Allegedly. What's the stigma? Why are people, aside from lack of information, and it's not easily accessible? It's not felt to be easily accessible. You just rattled off a bunch of websites.
Yeah.
What has been your experience that keeps people from getting involved in this world?
Why don't people know?
Because every time we've invested historically, the last 100 years, we got taken advantage of.
I know exactly what I'm doing. DFG, you heard? Yeah, I'm from the streets where the hood was swallowing me. Bullets are following me. These haters out to get me. Look how this Prada fit me. We move around with blickies. I got that bag, not a stash. Thick as Lionel Richie's. Jack riding out the 50. Many men wish death upon me. Don't hold your breath, a nigga step and get pressed to concrete. I'm God's blessed. I don't stress, I get dressed to R&B. Teflon on, doing duets with an Aubrey. It be some tragic shit. Paramedics looking sad as shit. Throw a sheet over you like a magic trick.